Hello, people.
What's up with it?
Salutations.
Hello. Hello, good people of Hear You podcast.
Okay, so we know y'all missed us last week.
Yes, we missed y'all too.
We definitely missed y'all, so let me just tell y'all that God don't like ugly.
Okay, shut up. Because we listen, the crazy thing is we did an episode.
Whole episode. And that bitch was gone. We had 8 minutes of audio, bruh.
So, I mean, that's how we know we was writing a status and guys like, nope.
Cancel it.
Post. You
God
ain't gonna post
was
it.
like, yep. You know what?
You thought you was going to post this on Friday? Huh.
Y'all were doing good until 8 minutes in, whenever you got into that goddamn...
whatever we talking about.
Oh, no, not let's argue. What's mine?
With the shit?
With the shit.
Ah, your turn now. Hey.
Right. As soon as we got to with the shits, God was like,
nope.
Not today.
Try it again.
Not today.
Try next week.
And here we are.
Yes. And
we missed so much stuff last week. I mean, we talked about Colin Kaepernick.
I know. Nike. What else?
All kind of stuff.
I honestly don't remember what we talked about last week.
Me either.
Well,
it's okay though.
It's okay.
We here.
God's plan.
God's plan. God's plan. I hold back sometimes. I don't.
And God deletes our whole podcast.
God said no to audio.
All we had is sound effects in places where we should have had the goddamn talking. It was just sound effects. I hear it was a gun click. I'm like, what? Y'all would have really been pissed. I was like, oh, Hear You podcast, new episode.
Girl, them gun clicks would have been exchanged for like, the pages of a Bible flipping. We would have heard them kind of, God would be like, nope, not no guns either. It ain't none of it.
Oh, the Bible going back and forth.
Girl.
Bruh. Well,
I'm telling you.
We're here now. Is your song old or new?
It's older.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Now, I ain't finna like quiz you with no damn Gap band or nothing like that.
Well, but there's something, obviously I would know that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do Frankie Beverly Maze for you. You could be like, who?
Be what?
You did a whole
Be what?
You did a whole, who was it? Marvin Gaye song and didn't even know it.
Bro, it was, so over here reading the lyrics, Marvin Gaye picture to the right, and still was just reading away. Okay, so you ready?
I'm ready.
I got my song for you.
Let's go.
So I have to skip like the first
oh my God,
2 portions because you're gonna get it. There she goes talking her mess all around town, making me stress.
It's Brooke Valentine.
God damn!
There she goes. There she goes. What's the first part of that song?
Boy, stop. It's about to be a girl fight.
Oh.
She really know. Brooke Valentine. Big boy, a little John. It's about to be a what? Girl fight. Damn. Okay, something told me I should have done my other song.
So you're going to do your other song next week?
Yeah. Because something told me, I was like, watch her get this one just way too quick.
Yes, and I did.
Damn, I read 7 words. Brooke Valentine.
I had to think of her name because I knew who it was.
If I'm ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and they're like, she's about to throw them bows. It's about to be a... I'm gonna be like, bitch, let me use a lifeline. Shit, can't be.
The thing is, I'm good at like picking apart like songs when they play. Mm-hmm. Like I can, like if 2 songs are playing at one time, I can hear the other song playing, or like I can pick out instruments, or like I'm good at quizzes and shit. Like if you playing a game that involves quizzes or guessing, like call me because that's I'm good at strategy. I ain't good at love. I picked the wrong niggas.
Shut up.
I ain't gonna miss your lifeline up.
Something wrong with you.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
It ain't, when I feel what I feel, sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know.
Huh?
There are times when I find you want to keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see.
Huh?
If I think this, you're going to know it. But at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life.
Bitch, is this a haiku? Is this a Maya Angelou poem?
Should you ever...
Bitch just sat here and read a damn haiku.
Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let Me Know.
Let me know.
Yes.
Let me know.
What's the song? Do you know what it's called?
Let me know. Ain't that Aaliyah?
Yes.
Let me know.
No, it's called At Your Best.
Oh, there you go.
You got it though.
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I'm sending him a phone page.
See, I thought about that too. But I was like, I don't even know if you was listening to music back
I
then.
ain't close. Yes. Young love is a one.
One of the niggas not that old though.
It goes on. I was just thinking the other day, how long has Aaliyah been dead?
Shit, 17 years? Then she died not in 2011, right?
11?
Wait. No. Okay. I'm thinking 9/11 happened in
9/11 ain't happened in 2011
I know. It happened in 2001, right? Yeah, it happened in 2001.
Yeah. Aaliyah died in 2001?
Yes.
And 9/11 happened.
Because I remember we was in 8th grade. Me, Amber, Brittany, who else? And I remember when they talked about, we were in social studies. When Aaliyah died, we was in there trying to chart on the maps. Like thinking, oh, she ain't really dead because their time is different. So her plane just lost. I was in 8th grade. I remember that vividly. And Kim Yana.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro, it's crazy. Like when celebrities die, where like if it's like an impactful celebrity,
Where you are.
you remember where you were.
Yeah.
Because I remember where I was whenever I found out that Whitney died.
Oh, I definitely don't remember where I was.
I remember I was walking around the mall and I passed by a nail shop inside the mall and they had a TV. And on the TV, I saw Whitney Houston dead at age 50, whatever she was.
For real?
Yes. I was like, I'll never forget that. Did you ever watch Whitney's and Bobby's TV show?
I never did, but I saw like clips of them doing like weird shit.
That show was so
like
damn funny.
One of them digging their booty or something?
Girl, they were doing all kind of crazy stuff.
Did you watch the Bobby Brown movie?
No, I didn't watch it.
It's actually pretty good.
That's what everybody keeps saying. I didn't watch it.
BET does some good biopics. And there was a biopic.
I don't know if it's biopics or biopics. Biography picture?
Oh! That makes sense. Oh.
I don't know if it's biopics or biopics. I really don't know.
GIF or gift.
Oh, yeah, GIF or GIF?
GIF or gift, yeah.
Same thing. But everybody keeps talking about how good it was.
It was really good, actually.
So
I wasn't going to watch it, and I recorded it for my roommate. I got a roommate now. I recorded it for her. And I was like, this is actually pretty good. But I feel like it was romanticized a lot because it painted Bobby in like a really, I don't know, not a good picture, but like, nigga had a lot going on. Like, because mama died, then his daddy died, then Whitney died, then Bobby Christina died. I'm just like, stay the fuck away from that nigga. It's like a lot going on at one time. But it was actually really, really good.
Yeah. Everybody keep talking about how good it was.
You
I
ain't
was
gonna
watching.
watch it.
I'm probably not. I was listening to Joe Budden podcast and Maul that's on there. He was like, oh Lord, the nigga that played Bobby finna go on tour and act like he Bobby for the next year. Remember whenever they did that
New Edition stuff?
New Edition
yes,
tour?
and every time. Did they go on? They didn't go on tour though.
They went on tour with the actual real New Edition.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So I was like, wow.
I definitely didn't know that.
Not going on tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I didn't watch it, but I mean, I do remember Bobby and Whitney's TV show. I literally the other day was like, damn, they need to put that on Hulu or something. Make it to where it's available for us to go back and watch it.
You probably can't watch it.
Because I would watch that shit right now.
I don't
it's
think
probably on YouTube.
I've never seen it, but I probably would too.
Oh my god.
Okay,
gosh.
you know what show I'll watch again?
What?
Making a Band in College Hill.
Oh, bruh. When I tell you, I used to fucking love some College Hill.
College Hill
Especially
went
when they
hard.
did the Caribbean one.
Girl.
And them girls were fighting.
That was one of the best ones.
I beat your eyes. That girl had blood running down her face.
Girl, and then the little girl got hyped, like she bet she want to try it again. I'm like, bitch, you caught a Cardi. Like that's really what happened.
Huh.
Like you just threw a shoe and it landed where it was supposed to go.
College Hill was so damn good.
College Hill was good. It's so we need College Hill again.
Bruh.
Like we need
Remember
College
the white
Hill.
boy?
Yeah, I remember. I was just gonna say that the white boy.
Yeah.
He had the what was the one thing in
And then he had there was a fine ass dude on the white boy season. What's his name? Rodney?
Oh, girl, don't.
Oh, what girl? Everybody, whenever College Hill was on, everybody loved them some damn Rodney.
Don't say nothing about no names because I don't know names.
Girl, let me see if I can find them.
Semi know faces. I don't remember any of the other seasons though. Like I remember the Caribbean, but I don't remember the other. I remember that nerd. Remember that nerd, that black dude. Oh, he is fine. Oh, he was fine.
Girl, everybody loved them some damn Rodney back in the day.
Yeah, he was fine.
No, I don't remember the nerd. I remember the first season.
He was in the Caribbean one.
Was he? Mm-hmm. I thought he was in the house with the white boy.
Oh shit, they all run together now.
The white boy, that was like New Orleans.
Bro, they all. And he had a baby, didn't he?
I think so. I remember the first season was at. They were at Southern University. That's the college my mom and my dad went to. That was the first season of College Hill.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was the very first.
I want to say it was on something though. I want to say it was on Netflix a while ago.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think I do remember seeing it on Netflix, but they didn't have all of it.
Yeah. College Hill, that was a good show.
That was a good ass TV show, bro. We had some good TV shows.
Yes. Making a Band.
Making a Band was off the
Danity
chain.
Kane. Fatty Coo.
Oh.
I used to love Fatty Coo. What's it called? Becoming Fatty Coos? I don't remember.
It was something.
It was pretty good.
That was the one that had the mixed girl with the big hair, and she ended up like going to jail.
That was Making a Band.
Violence.
Sarah. She had the big titties.
Yeah. With the fro.
Yeah. Sarah.
Crazy ass.
And Fatty Coo had the song Chills. The sun wakes up, faithful every day for you. No one can come back. Chills.
Hey.
Oh.
Come on.
Got him damn run. I was like, who can even, like, you have to, like, have 6 people to do this song. Because there's no way.
Bruh,
it was so beautiful, though. That was a beautiful song.
That was a nice song. I'm not even gonna lie.
Whatever happened to Fatty Coo? Miguel happened to Fatty Coo. That's what happened.
Bruh, I'm like, we had some really good.
If you could bring back any show and do a reboot, not even a reboot, but just like continue, what would it be?
And it'd be as funny as it was back then. Mm-hmm. Wayne's Brothers.
I knew you was gonna say that, bro. I knew you was gonna say that shit.
I don't know why.
And I don't know why either, because Wayne's Brothers was never funny.
Bro, Wayne's Brothers is funny.
It's not funny.
Fuck.
Every time I watch it, I watch Fresh Prince. I gotta turn it because it's just too stupid.
Bro, Wayne's Brothers is funny.
I turn it every single time.
Fuck, that TV show is so fucking hilarious to me.
Really? I knew you was gonna say that.
Bro.
I don't know why I knew you was gonna say that.
Marlon was so funny back then.
Bro.
He was so fucking, bro. That was a good ass TV show. That was a good. They always talk about Pop's chili and how he was back there putting any old kind of shit in there, serving it.
I take your word. I just never thought it was funny.
Oh man, I love Wayne's Brothers. What about you?
Probably Martin. Like if I could bring back any show and it'd be just as funny as it was, it'd probably be Martin. No lie.
Now, don't get me wrong. Martin was good.
Well, Martin's
classic.
It is classic. So I don't think a reboot could be just as funny. So that's what I'd be waiting for.
Girl, I was literally the other day explaining the sit your $5 ass down. Make change reference to Trinity, my little sister.
She's like, what?
She was like, huh?
I don't get
it. She's like, wait. She's like, so wait, why was he walking around with a fake dog?
Huh?
Remember when Martin had that dog? He had that stuffed dog. He's like,
yeah. And it's the characters he played. Like you forgot when he played them characters that they were characters like Shanae and what's it?
Classic shit.
Jerome and all that stuff. You just forgot. Like it was him playing a character.
The little boy he would play.
I don't know, the little snotty nose. Yeah, I don't even know his name. Roscoe.
Yeah.
Roscoe.
Man, good old classic TV, bruh. Good old classic TV.
It was good. All right, so we didn't. How long we didn't did this intro?
About 14 minutes.
Okay, hey, best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of
Hear You Podcast.
This is Tan.
And this is B.
You ready to go ahead and get started, bro?
Let go.
Let's get it.
Hey.
All right, so I knew you childish. Okay, so you ready to go ahead and get started in this week with the shits?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off on, a little bit somber note, and then we're going to work our way up.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start with 100 Rounds.
Okay.
Mac Miller.
White.
Ariana Grande.
Best day ever.
Tattoos.
Okay.
All right, so last Friday, which that date was, what was last Friday's date?
The 10th, I think.
The 7th.
Oh. The 10th was Monday.
Monday. Okay, so yeah, on September 7th, Mac Miller was actually found unresponsive in his home in California. And they actually pronounced him dead at the scene. So initial reports are saying that it looks like it was actually an overdose. Mac Miller was only 26, and he was very, very open and honest about the fact that he dealt with, addiction,
depression, stuff, right?
Depression, all kind of stuff. So it's actually just super sad because I can't lie. Whenever I saw it, I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, another one.
Like it's not like I was just like jamming Mac Miller every day, but it didn't make it. It just still was just like stung.
I forgot he had the Kids album.
Oh yeah,
the Kids album. And I remember my favorite Mac Miller song is "Wear My Hat."
Oh,
you remember that song?
Yes, I remember
and
that.
You can wear my hat. I was like, dang.
Bruh, honestly and truthfully, like, I don't think people realize, like, how incredibly talented Mac Miller really was.
He was. Very much so.
He was extremely talented and underrated. I'm not going to lie. But I was just like, you know what? Like, whenever you're, like, on that level of, like, talent and being, like, a creator and all of this stuff, like, that has to come with its own personal demons.
You think so?
I mean, look, Mac Miller, 26, Amy Winehouse, 27.
Amy was my favorite. It's like my favorite singer.
Bruh.
Amy Moore.
And Amy was another one who was so incredibly talented.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it has to come with some sort of demons to where it's like, maybe your mind is constantly in creator mode. And
you think
then,
so?
Yeah, I mean, it's just me taking a guess.
I feel like a lot of people have like addictive personalities, though.
I mean, it's probably that too.
Like, I don't foresee like us like blowing up and me just sniffing coke. Like that's the farthest thing from my mind.
Yeah, no, me either, for sure. But I also know at the same time that I don't have like this like creator mindset on that level. I mean, I'm pretty sure that just comes with its own like pressure.
I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I'm not gonna say weak, but like it's I don't know, because it's gonna sound bad however I say it.
I mean, I can't lie. Like, a part of me is just kind of like, okay, we're at a day and age where like we've got TV shows like Intervention.
Yeah,
like we know the effects that like drugs are going to get you. Like you know that there's only so many different ways that this can go.
And it's not like you like you know what a crackhead looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like no new drug and like it's not like back then K2 we didn't know what K2 was and we just trying shit like
he needs some milk.
But we actually know what like we know what actual crackheads are. We don't know what K2 heads look like just yet.
Girl, I think we know. It's a few of them zombieing around Dallas.
Well, you're right about that.
Yeah, like, but then I also think that whenever I think people like dabble with this stuff initially thinking like it's like a social thing or I'm just gonna try it this one time.
Yeah, and
then before you know it, you in deep and you at home doing all kind of drugs by yourself in a dirty ass apartment or a dirty ass house, and then. Like, I can also see that happening, too, and, like, shit just really just spiraling out of control.
I don't care how much money I make. I just would never force myself, like...
I mean, I ain't doing no drugs.
Shooting heroin.
Shit, if I was interested in drugs like that, I would have done them by now.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
I feel like...
I've been at parties where there's coke and Molly.
Wait. You have?
Girl, yes.
What party you go to that had coke?
Girl, you gonna act like I didn't go to a predominantly white university?
They had coke out in the open though?
Bitch, what?
I have never seen coke at no party.
It was a white boy in my dorm room whenever I was in college that was like, Tan, I got $12. I'll take whatever you got. I'm like, I don't have nothing.
Whatever you got.
He's like, I don't care what it is. I'll do whatever. Girl, I was like, I almost said his name. was like, I don't have nothing for you.
Are y'all friends on Facebook now?
Oh, girl, no. He ended up getting kicked out of school.
Damn.
He got a DUI.
I mean, y'all can still be friends on Facebook, though.
Yeah, no. I don't.
Because I'm friends with all the niggas that got kicked out of TVCC.
Girl.
And they all dope boys now, or they do. One of them got arrested not too long ago. He was part of, remember the stealing the ATMs?
Girl, why would you do that? Do you know how hard it is to crack open a goddamn ATM?
Well, the nigga stole 6 of them, so it couldn't have been that hard.
Girl, he probably got all 6 of them in that damn apartment with all kind of welding materials trying to crack that bitch open.
I don't even think he was like this was like maybe a couple years ago.
Wow.
And he's still out, so I guess.
Niggas, don't steal fucking ATMs. ATMs are so hard to open. Leave that shit where it is. You'd be better off robbing the bank.
Or just rob whoever's just coming from one.
No, don't
I'm
do
just
that.
playing. Just kidding. I hope our listeners ain't be like, ooh, that's right. That's a good idea.
No.
We don't
Shit.
we don't cater to that demographic.
Girl, hell no. No. But so we're way off from Mac Miller, but I don't know. And like immediately, because you know Mac Miller and Ariana Grande, they were dating for like 2 years.
And she turned off all her comments and stuff.
Girl,
People were trolling her.
But people were people were leaving her comments saying like it's her fault that he died.
See, and that's the shit you don't want to hear. Like, it's not my job to hold your, especially if we're not together. Literally, my ex will call, like if he gets arrested, he'll call me.
Girl.
I'm just like,
That's somebody else's problem.
can you get a new bitch? Can you get somebody else a memorize a number? Like, it's not her fault to like, that's very draining. That's a lot to ask of someone who's not related to you.
Girl, I'm telling you. Like,
and then you feel like a sense of like loyalty, but like also like I gotta live my life.
No, I'm pretty sure she feels bad enough by herself. Like,
I mean,
she literally spent 2 years with this man. They literally just broke up in May. It's fucking September.
Yeah.
Like,
you still probably have some feelings.
I'm pretty sure
whatever.
she feels bad enough, and she doesn't need anybody.
Yeah, telling her that
like
it's
to
her
add
fault.
on to it. When I tell you, I was listening to an interview earlier today, and I heard a word on there. So
whose interview was it?
It was Russ. He's like this. I don't know if he's white or not. I think he might be a white.
They're losing
rapper.
control.
Is that? I don't know.
Fine.
I don't know any of his music.
Oh, okay. I think that's.
I've heard him on The Breakfast Club, and then I heard him on Everyday Struggle. And I think he just, I like the way he uses his words or whatever. But he was like, people on the internet will harass you and leave comments and tell you to go kill yourself and all this stuff. And then the moment that you die, they want to say rest in peace when you wouldn't even let me live in peace.
Damn. Yeah.
And I was like, boy, run that shit back.
That's
run
the
that
word
back.
for sure.
Because if that's not the truth. Like, people will literally sit here and they will cause you so much heartache, turmoil, headaches, everything. And in the moment that you die, oh, there was a good person, rest in peace, and all this stuff. Y'all need to start letting people live in peace. That's not Ariana Grande's fault.
That's the thing I hate though. Like when somebody died, R.I.P. my cousin. But did you check on your cousin not once when he was alive? Like, see how he was doing? Like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of times people do shit like that for sympathy and
because they know that you posting that somebody done died is gonna get plenty of comments and plenty of likes. And it's sad.
What happened?
But it's true.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, and then I've been seeing because Mac Miller recently like released an album.
Was it The Female Divine or something like that?
Or was it called Swimming?
I'm not sure. That's the last one that came up.
Oh, Swimming. Yeah. Yeah, the album's called Swimming, and he was actually about to go on tour to do all his promo for the album. And I had saw something about he had posted a tweet because whenever he released the album, people were talking about, man, fuck out of here with that shit. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit, Mac Miller.
For real?
You over here, like, you're super heartbroken over Ariana Grande, blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
And so Mac Miller responded and was like, y'all aren't going to appreciate this album until I'm dead.
Damn. See, look.
And that's why you got to be careful with some of these tweets and shit that you post.
Yeah.
Because, and now everybody's like, oh, critically acclaimed album. The album is so great.
The best album ever.
Thank you, Mac Miller. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, you know what?
For real.
It's super sad because now somebody has lost their son. Somebody, I don't know, he may have been an uncle. Like,
Something to somebody.
Literally. So, and then I also saw that, like, apparently his estate is worth like $9 million.
For real? It probably got all his mother then or something like that. Mm-hmm. If anybody else. That's sad.
So definitely rest in peace to Mac Miller. Prayers for his family. Condolences towards his family. Mm-hmm. Praying for, peace over. It's not easy.
At all.
So praying for peace over the next, the upcoming months, years.
You have to deal with it.
Just praying for a little bit of a peace of mind. So
exactly.
All right. So let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Okay.
100 rounds.
All right.
Safari.
Straight.
Jamaica.
Nicki. I hate to say that, but
Big Dick Bandit.
Whoa. Were we talking about his dildo? No, we weren't talking about that.
So we didn't even discuss that.
Okay. Well,
so
fuck it, let's get it.
So like B said, Safari ended up signing what was it, a 6 or 7 figure deal?
It was a lot for a dick.
For for them to make dildos in his image.
Girl, not using the Bible quote.
Girl. Forgive me, Lord. Don't delete the episode. So
God,
I cannot lie, bruh. Whenever I saw that, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see it.
What, the dildo?
The dildo.
For why? You gonna buy one?
I don't know.
Wait. What?
Bruh, Safari had a very nice looking penis.
So you want to just feel what it's like?
I mean, I don't know about necessarily feel what it's like, but I really do want to see it. I want to hold it. I want to compare it and be like, wow, compared to my hand, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was just
go to the store and do you do an iPhone and just pick it up and look at it.
It's not available for pre-order until December.
Oh, wait till December and go. I'm sure they'll have it in stores to look at.
And then it'll be in stores in February.
I wonder how much it's going to be. How much is it going to be?
Probably $100.
You think so?
Yeah, I probably think it'd be $79, $80, somewhere
around 40, 50.
You think so?
Yeah.
Safari look like man, my dick, come on down. I need to be $100.
Well, straight. I don't know if I would want to buy one. I
probably wouldn't even use it, honestly. I do want to look at it though.
Oh.
And look at the size and be like, God damn, this is what this nigga walking around with? I do want to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even know if I want to do that.
But I definitely don't. I don't think I want to
someone bought it for me.
Home.
I don't even think I would use it. First off, dildos serve no purpose for me. If it's not touching my with niggas pearl tongue,
girl,
it really don't. It really there's just something inside of you that does nothing for me.
It's probably more so for somebody to use it on you.
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I would imagine it's more.
I can imagine a nigga using a dildo.
I'm thinking more so girls.
Oh, well, I ain't got that problem, so.
Yeah, I would think that's who the demographic would be.
I don't know any girls that like me. So.
You don't want to see no double-headed Safari dick?
For what? For why? I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that I'm I love women, but I just couldn't see myself being sexual with a woman.
I don't even know about me saying I love women. I think women are pretty.
I love women.
I'll compliment oh, your outfit's cute, mm-hmm. or oh, I like your hair. Oh, okay, girl, come on, shoes. Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna be oh, I want to fuck her. Nah. I love looking.
I'll say this. There's nothing. I love looking at a beautiful woman. I will stare a beautiful woman down, and it may look sexual. I may even flirt.
Okay. Keep on.
But
before you know it, you're eating pussy. And you're like, how did I get
no? But that's the thing. Eating pussy is never I just can't see myself eating pussy. That ain't something that ever been on my mind.
I mean, like I said, I'm oh, okay, she's cute. Or,
actually,
she's pretty.
Yeah, I definitely do look. I love looking at women.
But I don't sexualize women.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how we got from Safari to double-headed dildos to sexualizing women. But, okay, so did you see this video of Safari talking about he didn't know he broke his neck?
No. Wait, what?
Bitch, this nigga went to the doctor and apparently got an x-ray. And the doctor found a fracture in this nigga neck.
What?
And this nigga said he can't do some dance no more because he done broke his neck.
Bruh.
Safari was like, I need to find out when I broke my neck so I can sue.
Bruh, I did not see that.
Bruh, this nigga walking around with a whole fractured neck.
And you ain't even know it.
And you ain't even know it.
I wonder why he went to the doctor. Was he going for his annual checkup?
And see, in the video, Safari's got on like the gown.
Oh.
So somebody was like, Safari pregnant, y'all.
Not Safari pregnant. Girl, I saw him in that crop top jacket.
Bro, that jacket. Oh,
what's going on here?
I said Safari. Now, you know what? I've said it before. I think Safari on the cool, he fine.
He very fine. He very fine. Mighty fine.
That nigga fine as fuck.
Mighty fine.
But that jacket, that nigga need to leave that shit wherever he got it.
Yes, he probably. I wonder if it's like his homeboys. Like, can you sport my jacket for me? For my clothing line. Like, okay, bro.
Nigga walking around with a whole fractured neck.
Not a whole fractured neck.
So we gonna go ahead and send some get well soon
and some coconut oil, some medicated coconut oil,
and a neck brace to Safari. Send it right his way and let this nigga get back on track. Lord, like, how do you even? Maybe he was having like some neck pain or something.
Man, that's why he went.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we'll do an X-ray." Whoa, what's that? A T-line fracture.
What?
Oh, hairline fracture.
I was like, a T-line.
Ain't there something about a T fracture? All right.
Okay,
so definitely get well soon to Safari. Hope your neck gets better, and be careful out here.
For whatever dance you did, don't do that shit no more.
Right. I mean, whatever you even think it might have been, just don't do nothing risky that involve your neck, bro.
Okay, just sit down.
Just leave it where it's at.
Post more dick pics though. Like, I'll accept those.
Okay. Oh,
look pretty good.
All right. So let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
Okay.
100 rounds. Drizzy.
Drake. Nick Drake.
Oh. Beard.
Sweet.
Demon.
Huh?
Drake looks like the demon of like love and lust to me.
Wait.
Bruh.
Not just gonna make him a demigod. You done made Drake a Moana. Drake a demigod.
Let me tell you something.
What's his Drizzy, the demigod of love and lust.
People can think that I'm crazy, but Drake looks like a nigga that is so fine he's dangerous. Drake looks like somebody that like just stay the fuck away from him. I don't know what kind of transformation that nigga made. Like I was telling my sister the other day, you don't remember old Drake? You don't remember corny looking, scrawny looking Drake over there talking about that's the model nigga YOLO everybody every day. Drake didn't look like that. Yeah, Drake did not. Best I ever had, Drake did not look like Drake now.
That's true. Drake done buffed up, got a beard.
That nigga look like a demon, bro.
Full. I know I can't be the only one who like looked at in my feelings video. I'm like, Drake look fucking good with them goals in his mouth,
bruh. Drake look good as fuck.
I was like, Drake
look good in the God's Plan video. Drake look good in every
sweatsuit.
Drake look good in every damn video. Drake look good in a sweatsuit. Drake look good in a suit. Drake look good in a
jersey.
Gym. Drake look good at a basketball game. Drake looks
in a gown.
Fucking good.
Does.
That's why I'm like, every time I see Drake, I start thinking things like I'm really over here like lusting over this man. That's why I think he's a demon.
Wow. Okay.
It's okay.
And you think his dad is a clone?
I don't think his daddy is real. I know people started tagging me and they were like, Tan, here goes a picture of Drake and with his dad and his mom when he was little. First of all, I think Drake probably climbed into a goddamn time machine.
What? And hopped back to be his dad?
And hopped back and went into his dad. Drake been here before, and Drake been here before as his daddy. That's a clone.
All right,
I don't believe his daddy. His daddy looks like a fucking character. He don't look real. Drake mama look ordinary as hell.
So the white woman okay?
Everybody in the family look extraordinary but you.
The white woman okay?
The white woman looks very regular. Drake look out of this world, and his daddy do too.
I mean, if we're gonna say Drake, never mind.
What?
I'm gonna say something ugly. The whole podcast gonna get deleted.
You weary now, huh?
Drake mama look like Nightmare for Christmas.
Girl, shut up.
All right, that's it. Sorry, Lord.
She looks very regular. I don't even think she looks bad, but she just looks.
You don't think she look who?
For a white woman? What?
Okay.
I'm not.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
I'm not comparing her to black woman standards. Like for a white woman, she don't look bad.
All right.
She don't.
Okay.
But Drake daddy look like a character and Drake too. Drake don't look real, nigga. Drake looks out of this world.
Wait.
Drake,
first of all,
bruh,
what?
Drake could probably be walking down your street and you would see that nigga from 10 houses down and be like, who is that? Drake is a nigga that stands out.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Drake would never blend in with the crowd. Never.
Huh.
Never. Drake has got too many characteristics about him that look too fucking good. The nigga don't look real.
Wow.
He don't.
I've never heard you describe Drake this way.
Girl, I be looking at Drake and I be like.
And the crazy thing is, I don't even like light-skinned niggas. I don't like
light-skinned men either, but I'm like, that's one light-skinned man that I would literally climb that tree. And I would ride that tree until he told me to stop.
Until he made you.
And then I would climb the tree backwards.
You pulling all your good hoe tricks, huh?
Bruh.
What's it mean like when you to get up and you on top and you don't get up? And now you're a single mom?
Girl, I can spin around and keep the dick still inside. Whoa. Girl, what? Drake would get all of it.
Whoa.
Drake would get all of it. I see why little Fiona, whatever her name was, went and got pregnant.
Girl, how did you call that girl Fiona?
What's her name? Sophia. Or Sophie. One of the two. I see why she got pregnant.
Shit, don't matter.
Girl, Drake probably possessed her ass in sex, and she's just like, my body is yours.
Nah, she look. I feel like you gotta got some pretty bomb cat to like make a nigga go raw.
Girl, make a nigga like Drake go raw.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I gotta feel this. Fuck it.
Welcome, Adonis.
None of her. Like, bruh, you didn't even pull out?
That nigga shot that hole. Girl, what? Girl, what? I would have been like, Drake, you know what? The club is empty, baby. Let's get it.
Room for one.
2.
Your baby.
3. Girl, what?
Bruh. Drake look like he comes very hard.
I done already told you Drake is the nigga that'll tell you that he love you during sex and you just met him.
And then after sex he be like, all right, so you need me to call you a ride?
I got an Uber outside.
And now you in love already. Nigga done already moved on.
And he's like, well, baby, you know what? Call me. And then before you know it, nigga done gave you a Google number.
I got an early session in the morning, so I'm gonna need to rest up. But it was fun. I appreciate you. Your bag's gonna be in the morning.
Girl, like the rest of these niggas could never compare to Drake. Drake is on a whole nother level.
Well, you pick whatever bag you want. Let my assistant know, Girl, and I'll see you next time I'm back in town.
Who finer than Drake?
Who finer than Drake?
Yeah, who finer than him?
I'm a little partial to J. Cole.
Wait, which J. Cole?
J. Cole, I like dirty
Not
J.
the J. Cole that's running around right now.
I like dirty J. Cole. I don't
now,
care.
nice, clean cut J. Cole was fine as fuck. But J. Cole now, he a little bit too hotepish.
You will not say those foul.
What I said.
You will not say those foul, undefiled words from your mouth. Take it back now.
Good luck. Who finer than Drake? Really sit here and think, because that nigga's a fucking demon, bro.
Stop saying that.
I don't mean demon like a. I just mean he's
anomaly.
Yeah, he's an outlier.
Who's finer than Drake? Oh, who's finer?
That's what I'm saying. Think about it.
Nothing's coming at the top of my head right now. I'm sure if I really sat and thought on
like,
it.
there's some other niggas that you probably think are like real fine, they cute or whatever, but
Dez.
Dez is fine as fuck too, but Drake. If Dez and Drake are in a room, who do you think you gonna pick?
Dez ain't got no job right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Dez unemployed at the moment. So I'm definitely.
Dez is fine and all, but that nigga, he gotta catch some footballs.
I'm thinking like there's a fine chocolate nigga out here somewhere. Oh, what's the nigga in Moonlight?
Oh, he fine too now.
Yes, when he had them goals in his mouth. But he has to have a beard too.
Yeah.
Because I seen him without a beard and I was like,
yeah.
You're different. You're not the same.
Right.
He's fine.
He fine, but he ain't Drake.
The nigga fine. I don't want to. I love dark men. No, so for me to be lusting over this like over light skin, I feel like,
bro. But you're not lusting over a light skin.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, he is the demon of love and lust.
All right. So stop calling that man a demigod.
That's why you're feeling like that. Drake brings that out of women. Drake brings that out of women.
You're right.
So, but that's just my own, what I see. I just report what I see. Y'all ain't got to believe me, but I'm just telling you, be careful with the nigga.
Clone daddy and demon son. Can two mythical creatures come? Can a clone have a demon?
Girl. Because Drake is his daddy reincarnated.
All right. Is that on Drake? Is that what you want? What were you actually talking about Drake?
What they be saying when them kids be acting old? He done been here before. Drake done been here before. Drake been here before. That nigga was before he was in Memphis. That's where he was.
Bruh. What were we talking about Drake for? Was that it?
Oh no. Okay. So Drake actually had a show a couple days ago.
Go to 100 rounds. Oh yeah,
girl. So Drake had a show a couple days ago. I think it might have been like in Boston or something. So, he's up there doing his, I'm on my worst behavior. No.
Hey.
Don't you ever get it fucked up.
Oh, okay.
He up there doing Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually decided to go ahead and bring out Meek.
Well, good for him.
So Meek and Drake, they went ahead and dabbed each other up. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I'm sorry about that, that little diss track or whatever. Shit, I'm sorry about saying that, Quentin was writing your shit for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And man, but I'm sorry for saying that you was on your girls tour. It ain't no world tour. I'm sorry, bro.
They didn't even say anything like that, though, right? Like,
no, they didn't.
They just came out on stage together?
They just came out on stage together.
I saw them, what were they doing?
They're playing ping pong.
Yeah.
Apparently, that was like a $20,000 bet for who was going to win that ping pong game.
Bro, to be that wealthy, to like...
Imagine you playing them kind of games and you're like, come on, let's just get a quick, fun game of ping pong. I got 20 grand on the table, nigga.
Fool, I would never. I don't care.
If I had the money, I probably would.
No, never. You know how mad I'd be if I lost $20,000? I don't care if I'm a billionaire.
But if you're mad that you lost $20,000, you wouldn't be playing. Them niggas is playing because they don't care.
No, you're true. Yeah.
So they don't care. So they actually, Drake posted the picture of him and Meek on stage with the caption, "This really gave me peace of mind tonight. Healing and moving forward created one of the most electric and gratifying moments of my career. At Meek Mill, I'm happy that you were home and that we could find our way back to our joint purpose."
You know why, though? Because Nicki ain't involved no more.
I was thinking the same thing.
Because I low-key feel like Drake and Nicki ain't even cool no more.
I don't think they are either.
Because the way she was talking about that nigga and like doing Apple and all that stuff, I'm just like, Nicki is like, she out here wilding.
Right. So I was thinking the same thing. I was like, you know what? I think Nicki played like a big role between that whole situation with Meek and Drake.
But she was quiet about it though.
Yeah, she never she never said anything about it. So for this to be your label mate versus your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's a tough situation to be in, bro.
It is. So, and Meek actually posted the same picture and actually tagged Drake in it and said, "Make Meek Mill and Champagne Poppy, we both happy as shit."
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? But I can't lie. I really do appreciate it because that was an iconic moment.
Oh, it was. That's like the start of epic battles again, because we ain't had like nothing like that for like a long time.
No, that
like we had Drake going against
wild.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Common, Drake and Joe. And it was cool, but like Drake and Meek, like niggas was anticipating for somebody to say something.
Girl, that shit was crazy. I remember like sitting up, waiting to see whenever shit was gonna get posted. I wanted to hear back to back.
And then what was Meek's call?
Oh,
I don't even remember, but I was just like, that's it. Like I was like, I didn't even know. I couldn't even understand half of what he said. He was yelling so much. I was like,
Not, but you know what? As much as people, don't get me wrong, Drake definitely won the battle, but Meek's song wasn't bad at all.
it wasn't bad, but like I had to like wait till the lyric genius came out so I could realize what he said. Because I was just like, what?
I just remember him saying a bunch of shit about Quentin Miller.
And I feel like he was
Quentin
saying a
Miller
bunch.
dropped like a mixtape or something like the next day after the
Leave
song
me
came
out of it. And then I felt like too, like there's a lot of inside stuff like we didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, yeah, we didn't know somebody peed on Drake or slapped him or something like that.
Right.
Like,
Well, we knew who slapped him.
who slapped him?
Diddy.
Oh, yeah, but like it was something about a movie theater and a nigga peed on Drake or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, was it that T.I. said that he saw somebody pee on Drake
Yeah,
or something
like that. But like that's some shit we probably would have never known.
Girl, that's these Hollywood parties.
Do you think we'll get to one day?
Girl, if it involves being pissed on and all that type of freaky shit, y'all can just leave me out of that one.
Keep my invitation.
Yeah, because I want to get into heaven.
Wait.
Y'all ain't finna have me up in there and I'm like, Lord, forgive me.
You can't get into heaven? You get pissed on?
Girl, it sounds like you got to do a lot of repenting in some of these parties.
I mean,
what was I listening to and they were talking about Jamie Foxx's parties?
I heard those were epic.
And how wild they are. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just people fucking everywhere, drugs everywhere. Like, yeah, I haven't reached that level of partying, but I think I might be cool.
I think I'm definitely cool. I've done in the last few weeks my share of partying. I'm just like, that's how I sat my ass down for like the last 2 weeks. I was like, well, no, y'all niggas do it every day.
Girl.
Even when I was like 18, I wasn't doing this shit every day. Like, it'd be the weekend, I'd let loose, but like,
Can't do it because now I party and then I need a full day and a half of recovery.
Okay.
Before I'm like, oh, okay, I can go back to work.
Mm-hmm. Just can't do it. Nope. Not the same no more.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool on that.
Me too.
But yeah, so, they're back together. It's cool to see that the guys are over there doing shit.
Okay, so I guess this is a good segue, right?
Right. Yeah, let's go ahead and do 100 rounds.
Okay.
But what should we do 100 rounds on?
Bitches.
Let's not call them bitches. Queens.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
I wish y'all could have saw her face right now. I said, okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
We got to do 100 rounds on something now.
Culture.
Yeah, okay, culture. Okay, you go. Oh, yeah, 100 rounds. Culture.
Infant.
Daddy face.
What?
Offset just tattooed culture like all across his face.
Like her picture?
No, her name.
I definitely didn't see that.
It's huge. It looks like a beard.
I definitely
on like the
didn't see
right side
that.
of his face. Let me see if I can find it.
Wow. Baby. Since I really don't know. What? Mommy?
Yeah.
That's did around on culture.
Girl.
Culture.
Let me see if I can find it. Whenever I saw that the other day, I said, nigga, what?
Culture Chiari. Ain't that his last name?
Cephas is his last name.
Oh, his name is Chiari.
Yeah, his name Chiari.
Okay, culture. Baby culture.
Girl, where is this? Oh, he literally tattooed that baby's name across his face.
Wow. I wonder when we're going to see little culture. Little culturelle.
Little K.
Oh, sit.
I'm going to have to. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Lord. Oh, wow.
Girl, that nigga that shit big as fuck.
Wait, it's on All Kids Tatted on. Well, he got all his kids on his name?
Girl.
On all over his body.
All over his body.
See, now that I'm older, I'm just like, why are you getting. How many kids he got? 4?
3 or 4?
And culture is like, it's like backwards. Like, it's just like.
I don't know if it's because of the camera.
The mirror, I guess.
And like, yeah.
No, because the K is going towards his mouth.
Oh, well. I don't know.
Wow.
All I knew, I was like, damn, that's big as hell.
If I was the other ones, I was like, why her name's so big and ours ain't?
Girl, at that point, does it matter?
Wow.
That nigga tattooed that shit across his face.
Oh, wow. That's...
Yeah.
When you're a young rich nigga, you could do shit like that,
right.
though. Nigga ain't got to work ever a day again in his life, so he can tat a dick on his chin if he wanted to and be just fine.
Gucci still running around here with a damn ice cream cone. So, shit, prosper, nigga.
Does he really, though?
Yeah, I think it's still there.
Okay.
I think so. Okay, real quick, definitely off track. But did you see that apparently Keisha Kayor had posted a picture of her daughter? And her daughter had on $30,000 worth of Gucci clothes.
Did she delete it?
I think so, but I saw somebody had the screenshot. She was Gucci down from head to toe.
How does her daughter?
She looked like she was maybe like 12, 13, somewhere around there.
No, I didn't see that.
She looked like a preteen.
Oh, wow.
But, okay, so speaking of Offset, so let's go ahead and get started with this fucking fiasco.
Oh, it's a lot.
So, apparently, Offset has been in and out of some strip clubs and been messing with some stripper. So, Cardi sent her clique to go whoop the stripper ass. So they beat the hell out of the stripper and like
it was like two girls, right?
Yeah. So they beat the hell out of the damn strippers, hitting them with chairs, all sorts of crazy shit. So they're actually suing Cardi.
They should be suing a friend.
Girl. So they're actually suing for like, injuries and damages.
Oh, that one.
Yes. All kind of crazy stuff. So I don't know. Did you ever see Cardi posted a video and was like, when two bitches that don't like you link up or something like that?
No, I don't even
really like
the
share in
kitchen
common
shit.
is you. So apparently, Nicki Minaj had been liking some of the comments that were left by the stripper. So I guess that's where the beef just started like boiling or whatever.
Okay, so that's where it stems from.
So it starts there. So apparently Offset was messing with the girl and Cardi wanted to beat the girl up because she was sleeping with her husband. But like whenever I think about it, I'm like, Cardi, you need to really sit down and like ask yourself, do I want to beat up bitches forever? Because that's the kind of nigga you got. You can't fight everybody.
You really can't.
You really can't. And like, how often, like, why are you sending people out here to this strip club to beat this girl up? Well, you need to whoop your nigga.
I feel like, though, Cardi has friends that be like, I'll go with the hoe for you. Or she don't even have to ask. Like, oh, we got smoke. Let's go. Oh, did they post the location? Let's go find them. That's what I really feel, honestly.
And what I would tell them is, girl, relax. Let me do something with this nigga here. And
do what, though?
Get him and like, put him in his place.
Put him in his place?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Girl, I was watching.
Just let that nigga cheat in peace.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're really like at a point now where it's like, if you stay, you already know what you're staying with.
Yeah, just let him cheat in peace.
And if you leave, then leave. But
you got a lot of me.
All this running around here, doing all this crazy wild stuff is a little much. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lot of much.
It's way too much. So that's where everything started.
Yeah.
So apparently there was like a tweet or something floating around that was like in reference to baby culture. And Nicki Minaj's fan page liked the tweet. Cardi thought that Nicki actually liked the tweet. So that's why Cardi, whenever all this shit was going on with Harper Bazaar or whatever they were at a fashion week, she said that Nicki Minaj had said something about her daughter. Okay, so let's start at the beginning.
Oh, wow.
So over the weekend, last Saturday, Nicki Minaj and Cardi were at Harper Bazaar's Fashion Week party, whatever, in their beautiful gowns. And apparently Cardi saw Nicki, was like, Nicki, what's up? There was a bunch of security there. She threw a shoe. And apparently one of Nicki's... At first they were saying that it was Ra Ali.
Oh, that did the
that put that knot on Cardi's head. But apparently it was really one of Nicki Minaj's security that did it. So...
Well, the whole... It was a mess.
It was a mess.
A messy mess.
It was a mess. So I saw a lot of people that were like, oh, Cardi, why would you do that? And then other people were like, well, shit, y'all already knew the kind of person that Cardi was. Why are you surprised?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it? Do you think that was like the right time and place to do that?
No, but I feel like people be forgetting Cardi's still young at this shit. Like, we can't act like Diddy didn't shoot somebody in the club and Jay-Z ain't shoot his brother. Like, we can't. They've all had they shit. Like Remy ain't bust a bottle of a bitch head. You know what I'm saying?
Remy shot somebody.
Oh, yeah, and no, there was a brat that busted the bottle
Yeah,
over
the
somebody's
brat
head.
busted the bottle.
Like everybody has had that moment. So like, and I be forgetting like Cardi is really young.
Cardi's only like 25.
That's what I'm saying. Like at 25, I almost got kicked out of nursing school for fighting in the club.
And when you really think about it, Cardi's really only been famous for like a year.
Yeah.
But she's just like super famous.
Yeah. And she's still at that point where she's gonna pull up. So I feel like, you know, like I don't feel like she's necessarily wrong per se, but this is the Cardi we're dealing with now. You know what I'm saying? She's a pull up. It's on site. Now Nicki said it's on site, but obviously she didn't mean that shit. And I don't know. I think this whole thing is whack. Honestly,
I think the whole thing is whack too. And I was like, you know what? For once, I'm actually starting to look at Cardi like, bitch, you a little funny in the light. And like, what bothers me about it is that so much of this stuff stems around Offset.
You think so?
I think that's what bothers me the most. Like, it's just like, you're out here making yourself look fucking foolish. Offset ain't fought a single person in behind you.
That's true. That's very true.
And you're running around here fighting this bitch, that bitch, her grandmama, you fighting the whole goddamn family tree.
Yeah.
And behind a nigga that you
gonna forever be fighting.
You gonna forever be. You don't have a loyal nigga. You don't have.
Yeah.
You really got a nigga. That's what you got. You don't. That's not a husband.
She can make him one though.
This nigga was doing shit while you were pregnant. Like the nigga was doing shit after y'all got married. Didn't he give you a damn hush ring? Like all that whole video came out with that girl walking around in the room naked and him on the bed, and then they got engaged like the weekend after.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The whole shit to me, I was just like, you know what, Cardi, you're starting to look real crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You think so?
Yeah. I was just like,
I don't think she looked crazy. I just like, she's just young and like, she just she don't know how to move yet. That's how I feel. Like she don't know how to move yet in the like public eye. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like we ain't never seen a video of Drake Diddy slapping Drake.
Yeah.
So it's like we ain't never seen all these other alleged fights and all that stuff. Like we ain't never seen that because they know how to do their shit. Like
right.
We did see them on the elevator, but I feel like a majority of the time, like people hide their shit well, and she just don't know how to do that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will say, like, I think that's Nicki's like strength. It's like she probably can do a lot of shit behind closed doors that we'll never know about. And so when somebody beefing with her, they're like, well, why? It just look crazy. Like you just going after on this woman for no reason, but like she do a lot of sneaky shit. I feel like Nicki ain't in the clear though either.
Oh no, Nicki's definitely not in the clear because the thing is, did you not experience this exact same thing with Lil' Kim? Nicki versus Lil' Kim. Everybody was saying, but everybody was saying that, you know, Nicki didn't, like, Lil' Kim didn't want to make room. Like, really, if anything, which really would have which nipped all of this stuff, is that Nicki should have took Cardi under her wing and was like, say, sis, let's make a song together. Let's do something. Yeah. We can make some song about being bosses. Some type of shit. But
that's too much like right. Like you ain't never seen Nicki embrace no other female artist like that. She made like, oh, she's dope, but you ain't never seen her like.
And that's where she fucked up.
Yeah. Because Trina did that with City Girls.
Exactly. And City Girls sound just like Trina. Like the music that they make. So? Yeah, all that like, I'm finna get this nigga for his money. Like they sound just like her.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's where Nicki fucked up. It's like, you should have learned from Lil' Kim's mistake because everybody hung Lil' Kim on a goddamn stake.
Yeah. For not
making room for you. Yeah. And now you don't want to make room for Cardi. And then you doing like all this extra stuff that's going on. I'm just like, and Nicki, you like 10 years older than this girl.
Yeah.
Like, enough is enough.
Ain't she apparently still?
Girl.
Ain't she like 30, supposedly?
Girl, her Hollywood age. Nicki Minaj got to be a cool 36, 37.
I'm going to put her on par with Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson and all them.
Right there. She right there with them.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And then, like, after the whole fight and, you know, Nicki got on her Queen radio, started talking about Cardi. She had guests on there. Apparently, she had some girl on there that Cardi told her, fuck your dead baby, or he's a monkey.
Yeah.
All that type of stuff. Like, talking about Cardi got tweets calling black women roaches.
We've already known this, though.
I ain't never heard of that.
You haven't?
I haven't heard about the monkeys and roaches.
I've heard of that before. but like the way she used it, I'm making an excuse for it, but like I don't think she was talking about like black women in general. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she was talking about the black woman she was beefing with. But I don't know. I remember all that shit though.
Yeah, I don't really remember that. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I don't know. Cardi ain't said nothing else since, and
I don't think she will.
No, and Nicki was talking about, I've never stopped your bag. Nicki said she never talked about Cardi's daughter. She started saying how Cardi told Offset he couldn't do no music with Nicki. He couldn't be in the video with Nicki. That's why I'm just like, the fact that you have to like make all these like stipulations that revolve around your man, throw that nigga away.
But see,
especially if he's finna make you look crazy, or if he's finna make you lose business or money, like that's who's stopping your bag.
Yeah. That's true. You're
stopping yourself because you over here going wild. But Nicki did say something that I was like, wow. She was like, this is a hurt girl that's running around here. And she's acting like this. And I honestly and truthfully, she probably is hurting. Like, I'm pretty sure that has to hurt that you're pregnant. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows you're pregnant, but everybody knows that your man is cheating on
you. So what is Nicki?
I mean, I'm not saying that Nicki's in the clear either.
No, I'm saying like all the antics that she's doing, like with Travis Scott and
Nicki's on drugs. Nicki's on drugs and Cardi B is scorned. Okay,
that's just.
I think I figured out a goddamn Scooby-Doo mystery. I figured out.
I could have got away with it for that goddamn Hear You podcast.
That's what the fuck is happening.
Which Tan figured it out.
We got an addict and we got a damn scorned lover.
All right. Just a lover.
I'm just being honest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, side note real quick. So I played for Gucci's dad, our intro, and when you were singing that song, he's like, that's Distant Love.
Oh.
Like, if that nigga would get it.
Wish I could fuck her every day.
He didn't even get to the chorus. She was singing the first part.
And he already got it.
He said something about ding-a-ling. I don't know what she said.
Girl, you know, I don't remember.
Or something like that. And he's like, that's Distant Love, that Boosie. I was like, all right.
He got it.
Country.
Girl. So.
I just feel like what I don't like is how people were like, there's two black women, they making us look bad.
I didn't like that either. Or talking about them like, you don't do that around white people.
I'm like, who the fuck?
Fuck them white people.
Like them white folks ain't shooting up schools and everything else. Fuck that.
Fuck them. Fuck whoever was at that damn party.
Like they weren't just burning Nikes on their feet.
Girl, I'm telling you.
Like the white people are not the barometer of what we measure ourselves in.
I was listening to Breakfast Club and somebody said that, and Charlamagne was like, that was nothing but a bunch of ungodly, sinful people in that party.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Okay.
I was like, that is the truth. Them people they weren't in there praying.
Okay. I just hate when I hear people, y'all don't need to be doing that in front of them white folks. It's like, fuck them white folks. They call it, first of all, we already know whether you got $10 or $10 million, you still a nigga.
Girl.
Whether you have no degree or 16 of them, you still a nigga.
Girl.
Like, please stop saying that bullshit.
The old Kanye said, you just a nigga in a coupe. So.
Facts.
Like, that's why I was like, it doesn't matter if they were at a party with a bunch of uppity rich white folks or if they were
at the BET Awards.
The BET Awards, or if they were at a backyard barbecue, wherever they may have been, that shouldn't have happened. But I can bet you that they're probably never going to have Nicki Minaj and Cardi in the same place. If they do, they're going to take precautions.
So the BET Awards is coming up. Right.
Girl.
The Hip Hop Awards is coming up.
Somebody probably going to skip that one. One of them.
Well, see, I don't even think Nicki's American Music Award, something that's came out, I don't even think Nicki has any nominations for that one.
Well, then, yeah, they're going to make sure.
But this is the thing, like SZA's on there. So this had to be like last year's music or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Because SZA's on there. They have Bodak Yellow on there. Like some old stuff. Post Malone sweeping the Hip Hop Awards and all that shit.
Yeah. They're going to make sure. Like, if they're both going to be there, they're going to take precautions. They're going to have security. It's going to be a whole thing. So that shit should have never happened. I think that it's just like, it's so sad to see like two black women who you would have been so much greater if you guys had came together.
I don't even think they had to come together though. Like, maybe if they just like, I don't know, like show genuine love though. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, at least act like y'all care about each other.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. You know, me and my boyfriend were talking about it. And I told him, I was like, I don't understand why we always have to pin two women against each other.
Yeah, we'll never do that with the newest.
Nobody pinned
men artists.
Drake versus Meek. Like, them niggas chose that.
They chose each other.
Them niggas was like, pick me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that was
nobody.
in a Street Fighter game and pick that character.
For real. Like, that was, no, they chose that. That wasn't us making that choice for them. So, but whatever. So, we're going to see what's going to happen. Cardi ain't said nothing else. She ain't responded to none of
Well, she posted something like, numbers don't fucking lie, something like that, talking about the album sales or whatever.
I can't stand all this damn numbers talk, because I'm just like, I feel like that shit is smoke and mirrors too, but whatever.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just, streams and all that shit, whatever.
How you really feel?
Because Nicki's definitely getting streams, because what do you think she's playing on Queen Radio?
But... Does that count still?
Yes.
It does? But it's her stream though.
But she's on the radio.
Bruh.
And she's on Apple Music.
I don't know too many people that listen to Queen Radio. You didn't catch it live?
No, I didn't catch it live, but me playing it back, it's still a stream.
But you're not streaming her album though. You're streaming her radio show.
But whenever you listen to it, it pulls it up like you're playing it on your phone.
You think? But
so it actually changes to like the actual album artwork whenever the music plays in that portion.
I don't think that counts though.
That's a stream, bro. It's on Apple Music.
But it's like a podcast though.
And we don't have streams?
We have streams, but it don't count towards the album. We on the billboards.
That's because they don't have a way to to categorize podcasts.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
yet.
So it's like a talk show host. It's not like an album stream.
That's bruh.
Bruh, if
so
that's the case,
you don't think that Wendy Williams, they're counting if a million people watch her at 2:00 in the afternoon. You don't think that they counting? That's a million people.
That's a show. Like it's not like when you don't have a show and then she has like a comedy special and they distinguish between the two though. Like it's still a show.
But Nicki is only okay. So if the streams didn't matter, then why isn't Nicki playing other people's music?
No, what I'm saying
she's only playing her album on Queen Radio.
But she's streaming her music, but it doesn't count as like. It doesn't count towards her album. She's
playing it on a streaming platform.
Bruh.
It streams.
Okay.
I'm telling you, look it up.
Listen, what I'm not gonna do.
Nicki knows what she's doing because that whole shit with Travis Scott. Okay.
I don't believe
the world gonna be better off whenever people start listening to me. Okay. And I don't want to hear later, girl. Nicki got 1 million streams off that damn Queen Radio. Y'all don't say nothing. It counts as streams.
I don't think so.
Because if that was the case, she wouldn't play nothing. Or she would play anything.
She's promoting her music, so why would she not play her stuff?
Bro, okay. Carry on. All right, so that's all I got.
No, hold on. We're going to look this shit up. This Queen shit. I'm ready for this new iPhone. Is it just me or all my number? Like, I can't type letters.
Throw the whole phone away.
I cannot type, and I know how to type, but when I'm trying to type stuff, it be words that I don't even be, like, meaning to type. Queen.
Girl, Drake got OVO radio.
But they don't count it like...
That is counting as streams for the artists that they are playing. Like, let me show you. I'm going to show you what I'm saying. Because whenever you open up Queen Radio...
I know what it looks like.
Whenever it goes to Fifi, it shows like you're playing the Fifi song.
Huh?
Let me show you. Kiki.
And...
Let's see here.
Oh.
It's playing like you're actually playing the song yourself. So all the album artwork changes.
But... that's the radio show?
This is the radio show. And then whenever she's talking, it goes back to this.
Well...
Because she played Fifi in here somewhere. And I was like, oh, there goes Fifi. And then it changed the album artwork like I was streaming Fifi. Yeah. So, but...
All right, bro, you can have that.
I'm just saying, Nicki Minaj, she trying to still battle with Travis Scott in the background.
You think?
And people's doing anything for numbers. But, all right, so that's all I have in this week with the shits.
Okay, well, let's go ahead head over to Let's Argue then.
Let's get it.
So, I don't know. Well, you guys obviously have heard of this by now. So, on September 6th at around 9:50, a still clothed police officer, Amber
Geiger,
committed the offense of manslaughter, a violation. It's a felony, 2nd degree. when she shot and killed the complainant, Mr. Jean. Right? Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay. you said that earlier. I was going to say Gene.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about tired of everybody calling this man Botham Gene. Like,
Botham
what I said
John.
earlier, like, you don't know Wyclef?
Botham John. So, and this actually came from Gossip in the City, like the actual, what's it called? Complaint, I guess. Mm-hmm. So it said, Jean is the resident tenant of apartment 1748. Geiger, who is a Dallas police officer, lives in the same apartment complex directly beneath the complainant in apartment 1378. Apartment 1378, to the exterior surrounding structure and description of, they're most identical or extremely similar in structure description of one another. Complainant Jean was home alone when Geiger, who had just ended her shift but was still in her Dallas police uniform, arrived at the apartment complex and parked her vehicle on the 4th floor of the parking garage, which should correspond to which floor she lives on. She entered the building and walked down the 4th floor hallway to what she thought was her apartment. She inserted a unique door key with an electronic chip into the door keyhole. The door, which was slightly ajar prior to her arrival, fully opened under the force of the key insertion. Upon the door being open, she observed that the apartment interior was nearly completely dark. Additionally, the door being open alerted her to his presence. Believing she encountered a burglar, which was described as a large silhouette across the room in her apartment, she drew her firearm, gave verbal command that was ignored by him. As a result, she fired her handgun 2 times, striking the complainant 1 time in the torso. Then she entered the apartment, immediately dialed 911, called police and EMS, and provided first aid to complainant Jean. Due to the interior darkness of the apartment, she turned on the lights while on the phone to 911.
Bullshit.
Upon being asked where she was located by emergency dispatchers, she returned to the front door to observe the address and discovered that she was in the wrong apartment.
Girl, if you don't get your ass on.
She called 911 from her cell phone, requesting an ambulance and police to the offense location. He was transported to Baylor, where he died as a result of his injury. She remained on the scene and informed the responding officer and the 911 operator that she thought she was at her apartment when she shot him. She believed that she was in her apartment and confronted by a burglar when she fired her handgun, striking and killing him. And it's so many things.
The whole story don't make sense.
It don't make sense. So you get on the 4th floor. You park on the 4th floor of the parking garage.
Let's start there. I've been really tired. I've been drunk and I've been high. I ain't never gone to the wrong apartment.
I've never gone to the wrong house.
I've never gone to the wrong apartment and tried to open up the door.
It's been dark.
Never.
So I don't know if you saw, somebody had also, who lives in the same apartments, like there's no way this door was slightly ajar because they closed the door, like they had the door open and it closed.
Yep, I saw that too.
I'm just like, something's not adding up.
Something's not adding up. And you know, there's been a lot of stuff circulating around that they knew each other.
That picture don't look like her to me.
I didn't even see the picture. I just saw people.
I'm
talking
be honest. Most white people with blonde hair, blue eyes look alike to me. They look very similar, so they got to be literally like having the same hair or something for me to look like, oh, that's the same person.
Right.
They didn't look the same to me, but I mean, I have nigga eyes with white people, so I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing is just very, very.
It doesn't make sense to me because I'm just like, okay, let's say the door wasn't ajar, it wasn't open, and you are putting your key into a door, and then he hears you trying to open up his door, and he opens up his own door, and you think he's a burglar. What burglar opens a door?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And I really feel like, honestly and truthfully, they're like, okay, girl, we know that you fucked up. We're going to try to sweep this shit up under the rug. But as soon as it happened, I was like, look, if Dallas doesn't do what they're supposed to do with this, we're going to have a problem on our hands.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Because now it's turned into it wasn't, he was on the street.
Yeah.
You can't say, oh, he wasn't complying.
But no, they're still trying to say that because he should have just complied in my own goddamn house. And I didn't know who was at my door. That's what I'm saying. And my thing is, if he had shot her.
Bingo.
It'd be murder.
It'd be murder.
If he had shot her.
It would be murder.
You coming through my door, I don't know who you are. You're not letting yourself be known. Oh, you getting 2 shots.
And then the nerve to charge this bitch with damn manslaughter.
But another part of me is like, okay, what if it truly was an accident?
That's one hell of an accident.
But I'm saying, what if it truly was an accident?
And there are plenty of people out here that drive drunk and they accidentally hit people and kill them.
But that's totally different.
But she's claiming to have been tired.
Oh, that's the excuse?
That's what I heard that she's claiming. She's claiming that they're focusing on she worked a long shift.
And people work 12, 14 hours every day.
There are plenty of accidents. Accidents don't mean that people don't get hurt.
That's true.
Like,
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I feel like, too, they're setting stuff up because this is public knowledge. So who the fuck are you going to get to convict her of anything, telling them all this information?
Girl, when I tell you, they're going to have to bring folks from goddamn Tyler. They're going to have to bring
not
people
even that
ain't in Dallas city
they're going
limits.
to have to find people off the grid.
Girl.
Who know nothing.
Girl,
like,
I had to go.
We literally know so much information. Like, it's just too coincidental. 1378, 1478. My thing, okay, I'm just how do you get off on your floor and walk down?
And nothing cues to you, like, because there's been times that, don't get me wrong, I've made like a wrong turn going to my apartment, and I'll be like, wait. Because when you've walked a certain way over the course of a lease, you start realizing, like, okay, my neighbor has this floor mat. Or my neighbor has this wreath on their door, or my neighbor has a plant that's by their front door. You start realizing, like, certain things that will cue you that, okay, I'm in the right place. You didn't see nothing.
I'm gonna be completely honest, and you know this about me. Sometimes I'll like blank out and just be like, I'm terrible about that. Not blanking out and like run off the road, but like I blank out and just like pass my exit up and just keep driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I've done that before. Like, just, oh shit, like, where am I? And I've done this a lot of time, like past places numerous times, and be like, wait, that was there? Like, not even noticing shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
right.
like just not noticing it. But it's a lot of shit that don't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me personally.
And it
don't make sense.
So you can shoot him 2 times and know where his body is to begin performing CPR and find your phone and call, and it's being completely pitch dark. And then
you see how they're throwing out all this stuff? Like,
you turn the light on.
Pitch black in the apartment.
Yeah,
She went and looked at the door. Like,
who?
Can we start with the fact? How the fuck did she get the damn door open? Y'all leaving out real important clues.
And somebody was even saying like the key fob can open numerous doors or whatever. It's just very, very, like, what if the door was slightly ajar, or what if it was still open? You know what I'm saying? And she pushed it open. You know what I'm saying? But like, when someone says, "What's your apartment number?" I'm gonna say my apartment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to walk outside to know what my apartment number is.
I just personally feel like there's no way that I could be so tired that I go into a wrong apartment, shoot and kill somebody, and do all this stuff, and then realize I'm in the wrong place. That's just not gonna happen.
I don't know, bro. Justice for Mr. John. No, I think his funeral was Thursday.
It's actually very sad.
It's very sad because people are still. Like, still, like, he should have just complied, and like, it was still backyard blue, and just like, this is the craziest shit I ever heard. Like, you don't see, so we can't be in the right about nothing. Like, you can't sit here and honestly say like none of these killings were for nothing, or none of these killings were bogus, wrong. Or like, you can't say you're wrong.
She's wrong, and there's no way in hell that she would have brought her white ass, or a black cop would have brought his black ass into Billy Bob Thornton's house in the middle of I don't know, wherever that nigga live here in Dallas, and tried to open up his door and walk into his house, and he wouldn't have shot and killed the police officer. Like, there's no way. There's no way. And honestly and truthfully, if John would have shot her, I wouldn't have blamed him.
If who?
John.
Oh.
Yeah, if he would have shot her, I wouldn't have blamed him.
But he would have been charged, though.
Exactly.
With shooting a police officer.
And, I started thinking to myself, I was like, this whole black female police chief, I'm like, is she some sort of plant?
Yes. She was sent here to pacify us after those police officers got killed. And I was
just like, when I saw her over there talking about this shit.
Not saying she's not qualified, but they wanted to give us something. And we have a black DA. Like, you don't think all this is a coincidence?
I was just like, you know what?
We have a black DA and a black police chief, female. And we never had that before.
Because the guy before her was black, but I was just like, you know,
No, two black women in power like that.
I was just like, you know what?
These are plants put here to pacify us. When next time they shoot an underarmed black man, we could
we'll blame them.
We'll at least say we at least got a black woman working on it.
Yeah,
like they not slick.
Yep. And then whenever the shit don't go the way that we want it to, then we'll be like, oh, that police chief, blah blah blah, and blame it on her.
And see, I'm not always gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm still fuck the police, but like, you know what I'm saying? They had the shooting in Arlington where the guy had the police officer's arm was in the door and he like drove off.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not necessarily you drive off my arm and shit. How am I gonna get it out? I gotta shoot you. I know that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. It's still an unarmed black person, but that was a dangerous situation.
That
you know
makes more sense than somebody walking into your house.
Yeah, or, you know what I'm saying, you reaching for your ID, or, you know what I'm saying, you complying. Like, that makes a little bit more sense. But, bro, shit like that just makes me mad. And I've gotten to the point where I used to, like, when I post on my Facebook, like I would just like be really like conscientious about like the people that I work with and like people I used to work with and my white homies and all that shit. But like fuck all that. Like if you really for me, like you say you for me, like then you know right is right and wrong is wrong. Yep. And I don't really care to be polite anymore. To like, you know what I'm saying? Like the old folks will be like, don't be talking about that in front of like. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't all them white folks on your page. I don't give a fuck because like this is somebody's brother, son, uncle, you know what I'm saying? And it could easily be mine. And if it was mine, I'd be enraged. I'd be livid. I'd be tight. So yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is such a sad situation. I'm going to tell you how I really feel. Like, fuck the police. Something's going on. Y'all ain't slick.
Right.
Like, y'all, yeah, we know what you're doing. We see your plan clear as day. It's just... Bro, every time I see shit like that.
On a previous episode, my whole mindset is on either you're for humanity or you're against humanity. I don't care if that bitch was purple.
Yeah.
She had no business coming into that man's house. And if it's a stretch, but if you were that tired, then let's go do some evaluating over at Dallas Police Department and see what the hell they got going on. Because you can't be working them kind of hours because this type of shit happens.
Yeah.
Now, if she had went and shot somebody on the road, then that would have been another, like, it just would have been, it just would have been bad.
Yeah.
Like, people are losing their lives.
Yeah.
Over people feeling threatened, over people walking into wrong apartments, over people, you know, thinking that they got a gun, or over people, whatever it may be. Like, people are losing their lives.
And this is not something like, you know what I'm saying, even God forbid, like, oh, it was a false imprisonment. At least you can get out. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or like you're not even letting nobody have a day in court. You're not even letting nobody and you're able to justify your bullshit that you do because you felt threatened or you felt scared or you felt some type of way and get away with it. And it's just like, what? Who is? Are they gonna have to kill? Are they gonna have to kill LeBron for it to matter to everybody else?
Girl,
like, who are they gonna have to kill next for it to like really? Like, they gonna have to. I mean, I don't know, because you find issue with something with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You find a way to justify all the other shit, and I'm just like, this enough is enough. Like,
enough is enough. Like, there's no way in hell that I would have a long day at work, come home and shoot somebody, and would get a fucking manslaughter charge.
Oh, you definitely wouldn't. Your ass would be under the jail.
There's no way.
And you wouldn't get out.
It wouldn't get out.
They're
making exceptions. This bitch posted, what was her bond? 300,000?
Yeah.
She was able to post bond. What is 10% of 300,000? Ain't that 30?
Yeah.
Come on now.
On a Dallas police officer salary? How'd she get out?
Come on now.
Bruh.
Let's not. That's all my... They're doing shit to try to cover up that this bitch fucked up.
It sounds like a huge cover up. It's so much so that they're bringing in outside sources to investigate this.
Texas Rangers are going to take over from here.
And I feel so much better about that.
Girl, all of them is fucking corrupt. Just throw everybody away. Shit. Let Dallas Finest go ahead and do the investigation. Just grab you a handful of people from all over the DFW and let them do the investigation. I bet they come up with something.
Girl, let Keys to the City do some goddamn investigating.
Nigga, what?
And you really want to get to the bottom of something?
I'm telling you.
By the end of the day, we'll have a name, we'll have a motive, we'll have Facebook messages, we'll have inboxes.
What year she graduated high school.
All that shit.
Everything, girl. Let Keys handle it.
It just makes me fearful to have a son.
I don't even see it like that.
I do.
It makes me fearful for you to bring any child into this world. It makes me fearful for me to be in this world. It makes me fearful for you to be in this world.
That's true. But I just don't want,
Cause they not just shooting sons.
That's true. But like, it just like so much pressure is put on our blood. It sounds very pick-me-ish, and it's really not. But that's a fear I have of like having a son. Like I feel like my girls are going to be okay, but I feel like my girls will be looked at as being angry Black women, but my sons will be looked at as being savages and animals, and you can't control them and can't tame them. Like I feel like that's what Black boys are looked at as. You know what I'm saying? Like
it wouldn't be mine.
What?
My child would never be looked at like that.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait.
I'm going to make sure of it.
How are you going to ensure that?
I'm going to make sure of it because at the end of the day, I'm going to instill in my child, look, you don't touch nothing that ain't yours. You don't do... No. Bruh. Listen, just hear me out. Okay. No, because I'm not trying to say that I want my kid to follow like certain guidelines. But at the end of the day, I'm going to teach my son about humanity. I'm going to teach my daughter about being a decent person in this world. And being a decent person in this world means that you're going to have to work a little harder to stay away from fuck people.
Bruh.
And so just do whatever you can. Be safe. But I'm also not going to instill fear into my child.
I'm not saying that, but I just feel like you can't... No matter how royal you train your child, you can't instill in somebody else how to look at your child. Though.
No, I'm not saying that. But the thing is, if I can bring one more person into this world who is more focused on humanity than they are focused on you're a Black person, you're a brown person, you're an Asian person. If I can bring one more person into this world and my son can or my daughter can encounter people and leave a lasting impression on them, then that does a lot too. That
does too, but like I just feel like you saying like nobody's gonna look at your child like that.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that I'm not going to look at my child like that. Yeah. So I'm not going to say that the world is going to view my child as a savage.
I mean, I get speaking into existence, but I'm just saying like statistically, that's how they view our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like they look at my daughter and she's developing as a woman and that she's already sexual, and she's not. She's just innocent and sweet, but I can't control how other people perceive her. And even though you instill humanity in your child, you can't control how an officer's are going to perceive him. Even he's the most respectful. You seen that story about the white kid was with the white woman was in the car with the Black kid, and they pulled a guy over and they thought he was robbing the white woman. And it was his grandmother. You didn't see that?
Mm-mm.
The police officers pulled him over and put him out the car and like basically like giving him these commands and stuff. It was very confusing, the commands, first of all. If he had made the wrong way, they could have shot him and justified it on their own.
Right.
But he was in the car with his grandmother. And like just watching him in a squad car, and he was being respectful, but like you could just see and hear in his voice like how sad and distraught. Like I will almost cry watching that video. And like you can raise your child to be all that, but you can't control like how the people are going to view them. So whether you raise them with humanity, whether you raise them to be respectful and to do this, and why do we even got to raise our kids to be 2 times better? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's already ingrained in us.
But no, I'm not even saying that I'm going to raise my kid to be 2 times better than a white kid.
No, I'm just saying like you got to work 2 times harder.
I'm not even just saying that, but I'm just saying like at the end of the day, I just don't. I don't want for my child to be. I don't want for my child to come into this world with all of this stress on them or all of this like, well, you're a Black boy and this is what you got to do. And you make sure you keep your hands out your pocket. Because at the end of the day, I know that my mama told me, look, we going to this grocery store, don't touch nothing because they're going to think that you're stealing. And so even to this day, I walk into the store, I zip my bag up.
But I'm saying like, but
that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live. And we are creating these even more fears because the way that, and you know what, maybe I'm wrong for thinking the way that I think. Don't get me wrong. I think that there's a lot of fucked up white people out here. Don't get me wrong. I think that a lot of white people ain't shit, but a lot of Mexicans ain't shit. Yeah. A lot of Asians ain't shit. A lot of Black people ain't shit, period.
I just feel like you may be doing a disservice to your child if you don't teach them certain things.
I beg to differ.
I mean,
because I feel like at the end of the day, are you teaching lessons or are you teaching PTSD?
You said a word with that, but I mean, it's a fantasy to believe that we can do things that white kids can't.
But see, the thing is, I'm not thinking of white versus black or a black.
I am.
I'm not thinking.
I'm
like
thinking
that.
of that because
I'm thinking a decent human being versus an ain't shit human being.
Well, I'm thinking survival. Because it is what it is out here.
Surviving is what black people have been doing for too long,
and we have to continue doing. But we can't change. Like
it's actually very sad.
It's very sad. But
be out here living.
But it is what it is. Like
I beg to differ. I'll be honest.
I mean, we're going to have to just disagree on that one.
We definitely are, because I beg to differ on that one. I don't want to raise a kid into a world. The world is already crazy enough.
Yeah.
I don't want for my kid to feel these pressures and feel this craziness in a place where they're supposed to feel peace, which is in my own house. For me teaching, look, when you get out here, look, these white people are going to see you like this. So you make sure that you show them that I don't want to raise my child like that.
I don't think I'm not trying to be that deep, but there are certain rules that you have to abide by being a black person and living where we live right now. Like, we're not in France. Like, we don't see color. We see class. Like, they see color over here. And I just think, like, you have to, I don't know. I just feel like it's a disservice. And it'd be perfect if we didn't have to, but I think it's doing a disservice for your child not to really know how it is out here. And you know what I'm saying? For the first time they get called a nigga or something like that, they'll be like, oh, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, or just, I don't know. Like, certain stuff that we were taught is to protect us. And sad to say that we still living in those times, but we are. And I have to teach my girls certain stuff because it's not even a black versus white, but it is a protection mechanism that you know what I'm saying? Because I can raise them to be decent human beings. I can raise them to love everyone. I can raise them to not look at someone else and prejudge them, but I cannot judge how anybody else is going to view them. So my job is to, like, okay, if this happens, this is what you do. If you're stopped by a police officer, this is what you do. If they're nice to you, you know what I'm saying? You still be respectful, you still be courteous. If they're hostile towards you, like, I have to teach them that, because white people don't have to teach their kids that.
Yeah, and I completely understand that. And I do understand that, like, there's a certain set of rules and guidelines that is necessarily more associated with black people. But at the same time, I think your child needs to know that you could encounter an ain't shit police officer.
Yeah.
You can encounter an ain't shit teacher at your school.
Yeah.
You can encounter an ancient librarian. You can encounter an ain't shit woman that's working the cash register at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Like,
it's everywhere.
And so as long as you know how to, like, maneuver through this world of ain't shitness, I think that does a better service for you than, like, okay, whenever you see a cop, you make sure you don't touch your seatbelt. Yeah. Make sure I think that does more for your child to prepare them for what's going on out here in this world than just focusing on police. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's creating a fear in people that is making things worse. Police be riding behind me. I fucking get nervous. That's not a good feeling.
But why do you get nervous, though?
I get nervous because of everything that I have seen, everything I've heard. My mama has told me, make sure whenever the cop is behind you, So whenever you were learning how to drive, you never, like, were driving and had, like, a cop right behind you. And they're like, my mom used to tell me, keep looking straight. Yeah. Don't even turn around and look at them. Yeah. So I'm still carrying this shit with me. And I'm not doing nothing illegal. I ain't got nothing on me.
But
and I still feel antsy whenever a police officer comes around me.
But you act like we weren't in Tyler with guns drawn us for thinking we were carrying guns in the first place. Like,
that's not where my reference is whenever I see police. Now, don't get me wrong, that was a fucked up situation. Yeah. That was a very fucked up situation. But whenever I'm driving and a police officer's behind me, I don't have flashbacks to Tyler. I have flashbacks to being in the car with my mama, and I'm 8 years old, and she's like, oh, there's a cop behind me, look straight. Yeah. And I turn around, Tana, don't turn around. Yeah. That's where my flashbacks come from.
Well, I'm almost in tears. I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry.
I'm just like,
it's the reality of the fucked up world that we live in. People ain't shit, and people ain't shit everywhere.
That's true.
People are terrible. People are very terrible, bro.
it's just very sad. Like, it feels like we can't do shit about this whole, like, we can't do, like, we're powerless. Like, we could protest and we can march and we can not watch the NFL and we can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean nothing. Means nothing.
It means nothing.
Ugh. All right.
It means
nothing. Get back, Thug Tears. Get back in thy eyes.
It's like, and then people want to go give $5 to a homeless man and post it on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, you have such a kind heart." Like, that's the guide that we have these days for people being decent human beings.
Yeah,
like, and recording.
I don't know, bro.
Like,
I'm very frustrated. I'm very
don't let it frustrate
angry.
you.
But how can I not?
I honestly don't. I think don't let it frustrate you, because honestly and truthfully, these white people, they like rage, because rage is what they do.
And it feeds.
They feed off of that shit.
It's just very frustrating, and it's very unsettling, and it makes me not want to have not have any more kids. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
I've said it before. Like, I don't even know what I be wondering sometimes, like, do you really want to bring a child into this world?
Yeah. It's just very frustrating to know that she may get off. You know what I'm saying?
She more than likely will.
But let this be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? And be murder charged. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, bro. Let's move on to something lighter. Yeah. Because that was.
But rest in peace, Botham. Prayers. Praying for justice.
Yes.
And what's her name? Amber?
Good guy, get out.
Amber, whoever, fuck her.
All right, let's move on to something a little bit lighter. Shit, our breakup's contagious.
Oh, I saw something about that.
Yeah, so there was a study that said if someone close to you is going through hardships in their relationship, it's a good chance you and your boo might be next, according to research done by Brown University, Harvard, and the UC San Diego. The USA Today reports. The study found that couples are 75% more likely to split if their close family or friends are going through a separation. The study also adds that if you're a friend of a friend, you are 33% more likely to get divorced.
Wow.
Instead of taking on your friend's divorce energy, family law attorney Jana Foreman told CBS that you should stay focused on the good in your relationship when someone close to you is going through a hard time. Yep. Look at your marriage and ask, how can I do better? She also added that turning the statistic around and looking at all of the good things that can be very positive for your own relationship too. And the study also revealed that divorced people are more likely to date other divorced people. And it's basically saying that's like contagious. And I can kind of see that.
Me too.
Like, and you know what's crazy? So when I hear people like divorce, I'm like, damn, like it ain't no hope for me then. Like, and I ain't even with nobody. I'm just like, none of these niggas is shit.
What I be saying, whatever you say that shit, let that be their destiny.
But
that ain't yours.
It's just like, I can definitely see that as something like, and so I think that's really important to like just everything that look good ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, even Jay-Z and Beyonce, we just saw in concert, you know what I'm saying? Like, we would have never known they was going through marital problems unless they told us, you know what I'm saying? And people look at them and like, oh, goals. And you see the love in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see he really loves her, but love don't mean you ain't going to stick your dick in Becky.
Girl, I think for me, it's just more so like whenever like y'all are having issues, like I get mad for you.
Yeah.
And so I can definitely see like me being mad and looking at my boyfriend like, so what the fuck you got going on? Anything I need to know about?
Yeah. It's, like, make you start questioning shit. Like, hold on.
No,
like,
you doing something. You look out of character. Like, what? Let me see your phone.
Yeah.
Like, you can absorb the energy, so I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
I can definitely see this real.
Mind your own business.
Girl.
I think that the takeaway from that is just be supportive, but not like, you know, sometimes, like leave it outside. Don't let that affect what you got going on.
Yup, for real.
Because niggas always go to say, birds will feather flock together and your home girls, all that stuff. Like,
not your home girls.
Okay, so Apple's finna get these coins on the 21st. Apparently, they released new technology and all that stuff. The iPhone XS, 3 finishes: gold, gray, and space gray. Gold, silver, and space gray. Newest phone starting at $999 for the XS, all the way up to $1,449 for the 6.5 iX.
Apple got niggas paying rent.
iX SX Max.
iX.
And the iPhone X. Oh, it's a tongue twister. Shit. iPhone XS Max.
Yeah.
XS Max.
I wonder why they got rid of the plus word.
iPhone X Plus. Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Yeah, iPhone IXS Max ain't one a lot either.
Oh, so the Max saying the plus, IX plus, IXS plus. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a goddamn calculator.
Girl.
A TX183.
They be wanting you to pay so much for these phones, and they don't even include your service.
It really don't. Like, that should be all off. That should be like one of them all bills paid apartments.
Hell yeah. Like, what? This would be an efficiency. I'm paying $1,500 for this phone. So I got service for the next year.
Yep.
I got data. Like, but no, you still got to pay your damn cell phone bill.
You still got to pay your phone bill. It could be off. You're just going to have a nice ass paperweight.
Girl.
You got to wait till you get on Wi-Fi.
I was about to say, go to the library, go to McDonald's, Starbucks, connect to Wi-Fi.
You got to buy something.
Girl,
you get arrested there.
Oh, yeah. You be careful with Starbucks.
So they're also saying the design isn't much different than the X Plus or the X, but it's still going to be water resistant up to 2 meters for several minutes. They tested the phone in many liquids like orange juice, tea, wine, and beer. As far as the camera. A 12 megapixel. See, when they start getting into all this stats, I
stopped listening.
I'm just like, okay, if my picture's gonna look flyer, because remember we was on Victoria's phone and that picture was clear than a mug.
Bruh, I think she got an 8.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's better than that, I'm like, so it got to be looking like I'm looking at you in person,
right?
Because I take pictures now and it's like, ugh.
Girl, my shit's starting to look real blurry.
It looked like an Android.
Girl, looking like security footage. I don't like it.
But when we first get the phones, we're like, oh, this is so clear.
Yeah, it looks so good. People used to be like, Tina, take a picture of me on your phone.
Yeah.
Now, ain't nobody asked me that in a minute.
Okay. You know what? My parents have Androids and their phone takes some bomb ass picture. I was like, this looks like a DL. What's a DSR?
Girl.
Is that what it's called? The cameras? DLR?
Yes.
One of them fancy ass cameras. I don't know. Because I'm finna say DSL, which is dick sucking lips.
Dick sucking lips.
So yeah, you can actually start pre-ordering yours on the 14th. If any handle like this, but I don't give a fuck because I don't care. My birthday is on Monday, so if you want to make a donation into me getting a phone, you can gladly swing in my DMs or whatever and put down an offering.
Just not an offering. Include your Cash App in the description as well.
I don't even know my Cash App.
You can find it.
If y'all just want, bless the plate, it ain't no problem, nothing like that. So there's no home button, and that's gonna really throw me off.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, but my phone, when I tell you my phone is running so,
bruh, I
feel like my phone
shawty has to be on the charger all day long now.
Oh, mine is connected to my battery pack right now,
girl, because I feel like it's always dying. Right now, my phone on 20% right now.
Really?
And I charged it to full before I even came over here.
Damn.
And like one full charge used to last you a cool 7-8 hours.
Yeah.
Now, no, more like 3 or 4.
Girl, I would be like, when I get up in the morning and I'll check my phone, if I'm like on it before I leave, my phone will be 20% before I leave the house.
I'm telling you, and you had to, let me get a charger. Carrying chargers around with you.
I don't ever leave home without a charger. There's either one in my car and I have a connector in my car. Like I can't afford to because first of all, I don't know no numbers.
Girl,
I don't
out of luck.
No numbers. I know mine. I don't even know your number by heart.
I don't know yours either.
For real? Mm-mm. I don't know your number by heart. I don't know OJ's number by heart. I just know my parents' number by heart. Because they've had the same number.
Right, for the longest.
For the last 30 years. I used to know my grandma's number by heart, but that's changed. I don't know her number. Like, if I go to jail, I got to call my dad.
Girl.
I have to call my dad.
You don't have a phone book.
What's that? One of the they born in the 90s and don't even know what a phone book is anymore.
Yeah, that's okay. Let me write down some numbers real quick before I go.
Girl,
God forbid.
Okay, if I get arrested, hold on. Let me write down some numbers real quick before I get arrested.
Right.
Girl, I'm gonna have to tuck my phone in my coochie because I ain't gonna know nobody's number and just text them. I don't know, but they're redoing some Apple Watches too. Are you gonna ever get another Apple Watch?
Probably not. After that experience I had with mine, fuck that damn watch.
I need my screen. Like I still have on buying my screens because I dropped it and one of the pieces came out, so I can't touch it anymore.
Oh.
I can go through stuff, but I'm not a watch person no way. You want my watch?
Girl, what? You don't want it?
That was a gift for me.
Oh, I say shit. I'll take it.
The screen got to be fixed though.
I'll go get the screen fixed on it.
Okay. Oh, and they'll buy your old devices in good condition.
Yeah.
And then you take your phone up there and think it's in good condition and give you like a textbook, give you 25 cents back.
Okay. Actually, we have this iPhone 6S right now. We're buying it back for 18 cents.
Like,
I'd be mad as hell. Give me my goddamn phone.
It ain't even worth it.
Girl, anything under $100, I'm gonna be like, I'll keep it in case somebody ever messes up their phone and needs a phone.
I mean, because you probably will. You know what I'm saying? Charge that phone in. And I'm gonna be honest, Best Buy used to have like the best protection plan. Like they had a really good protection plan where if anything happened to your phone, you didn't have to like pay nothing. You sent your phone in, you had a replacement, you had a phone to use while you sent your phone in.
Right.
And they sent you a brand new phone. They stopped doing that shit though.
Girl.
Now it's like $150 for their insurance and shit like that. I'm just like, and back then I was like, $150 used to give me a whole new phone.
Bruh, that's what I said the other day. I said, what happened to the $199 iPhone?
Listen, I will happily go back on contract.
Girl,
if my phone is $200. If my phone was $400 and you said I can get a 2-year contract, girl, I will gladly pay it.
I would do it.
I would pay it. Like, fuck it. Here, take my money.
Girl, I would, even if they were like $499 right now, you can buy the phone and and it's yours and you don't have to worry about no monthly payment.
400 is my max.
Girl, I would do it.
400 is what I'm comfortably okay with giving away. But then I'd be thinking about like, my MacBook was only like $1,200-$1,300. I dropped it at one time, but my phone gonna be that much by the time I get done paying for it.
And really, when you think about it, by the time you pay for the cell phone bill, it's really gonna be a lot more than $1,200-$1,300.
By the time you get done with it, there's gonna be another one. It's gonna be time to do it again.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't think it's been a full year since I've stopped making payments on my iPhone 6S.
Girl.
Plus, and there's been 3 phones that come out since then.
Girl. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, I'm just going to... So hopefully, apparently with the bigger one, the battery's supposed to last a little bit longer. So hopefully when the new iPhone comes out after this one, my phone will be slowing down and shit.
Right.
Since we almost sued their ass and they... Girl. I feel like I maybe put a little fear in them. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, hopefully this will be a phone that I can... I mean, because don't get me wrong, my 6S, it done did me justice for me to have had it as long as I have. Mm-hmm. But hopefully I can get this much use out of
the next phone. Because I can definitely tell my phone is on its like last leg. Like when my phone hits below 20%, it starts acting real slow.
Girl, phone starts overheating.
Mine don't overheat.
Oh no, mine gets hot.
I don't overheat.
Yeah, mine be getting hot on the charger to where I have to be like, oh no, let me take this off.
You have an Apple charger too. Mm-hmm. And see, this is the thing, too. This is what I can't say about you. You got all your original Apple chargers.
All of them.
Bitch, I have not one original iPhone from California Apple charger in my house. I have the little box with the plug in.
Oh, yeah, the wall piece.
All my cords are from Amazon.
Girl, and I have to replace about 5 or 6 Apple chargers.
Authentic. But see, you put your phone on the charger and walk away.
Yeah.
I put my phone on the charger and I'm on my phone.
See, and I was like telling my sister because she's like, can I borrow your charger? And I was like, no, you can't. Let me tell you why. I said, the reason why y'all are always losing your chargers is because you travel with the damn thing.
Yeah,
if you would be smart, just get one travel charger and leave your other charger at the house.
That's true. And then they were talking about like putting it in your pocket and rolling it up and like so that like that breaks it down.
And then you taking it to people's houses, you leaving the chargers behind, like,
or how you pull them out, like you just what I'm saying, just pull your charger out, like all that. But like charger. That's the thing, like I just need to, when I charge my phone, I just need to set it down and walk away. But I charge it and I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? And like holding it from those angles like break down your cord really fast and all that shit. So that's what they really need to fix is the goddamn chargers. The charger. Yes.
I had read somewhere that like before they had made the announcement that there's supposed to be a change in the chargers. So I was actually happy that there wasn't. So I was like, oh yeah, because what would I do with the chargers I got at the house?
Oh, that's true. Like if you had like a magnetic one or something like that.
Right. So we'll see.
Okay, so I'm just going to end it there because how long have we been? I feel like we've been doing it long.
Like about 1:50.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, do you want to do this a question?
Should we?
It's a long episode, bro.
Yeah, it is. Maybe we'll say the question for next week.
We'll say the question for next week.
Sorry, guys.
And we'll say we fucked up for next week too. So, how can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Tana Taught You. That's TANNAH Taught You.
And you can find me at _Breezy, BREEZY. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, shit, all that good shit at Hear You Podcast. Hit us up on it if you have any questions. Want to send us some product to test sell, you want to sponsor us, all that shit, hearyoupodcast@gmail.com. And I think that's about it.
All right, bro. So you ready to go ahead and get up out of here?
Yes, let's go. Please.
Right. As always, shout out to everybody. I had fun. And we will talk to y'all niggas next week.
Bye.